my presentation on phosphate pollution, and this is kind of a picture right here. You got your oil and your fertilizers being dumped into the fresh lake water, which pollutes it. Alright, the source. Phosphate pollution comes from three main things usually: fertilizer, lawn clippings, and certain types of soap that have phosphate in them. And they all run off into the water and release the phosphate. And here's some pictures of algae blooms caused from an overabundance of phosphate. The negative effects of phosphate pollution. They cause algae to grow out of control, as you can see here and in the last slide. Just 1 pound of phosphorus can result in the growth of 350 to 700 pounds of green algae. That's a ton of algae. And there's a word for this called, and it is eutrophication, and it causes death to all biological life. You can test for phosphate in soil by this test called the agronomic soil test, which there's a picture of it right here. And the results come out as either low, medium, or high. Fight the phosphorus. The easiest thing we can do is be careful when we're farming. I mean, where I'm made, we got a lot of farmers, but not a lot of us farm near lakes. But the runoff fertilizer and the lawn clippings really affect the water and create that algae growth. Also, putting food down your water disposal will eventually go into lake water and release phosphate there. And certain types of detergent that you use to wash your clothes, they also have phosphate in them. So when you're going shopping, it's easy to just look, hey, this doesn't have any phosphate in it, I'm going to buy this one and save the world. Thank you.
What questions do we have? We should have a lot on this one. Phosphates are really important. Where are we seeing a lot of the phosphates in our groundwater coming from in this area?
Fertilization near the farms.
But why?
For fertilizer. The overuse of fertilization. People don't realize how much they're using. They just think the more the better.
Yep, and that's part of what the lab that we're going to start today is about. Is we're going to add fertilizer into water and see what it does to the growth of algae, bacteria, etc. There's really a few different types of water levels that we're going to be talking about. Water quality levels. We're going to be talking about the top type. At the top is the safe drinking water. Right below that is water that's safe to wash your clothes, bathe in, wash your dishes in, but you might not necessarily want to consume large quantities, like fill up a bottle and drink it. Second is going to be, you might feel safe to let your dog swim in it, but that's about it. Like I'm thinking right now, like Red Cedar River that runs through East Lansing's campus. It's safe to maybe let your dog swim in, but I wouldn't necessarily want to go swimming.
It just looks nasty.
Then you've got the water that's is polluted, and you're not letting dogs anything go in it. And then you've got the most high polluted areas, kind of like the Cuyahoga River when we saw that video. That would be like the low bottom.
This is a big one right here. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but this is Sequoia.
Okay.
It's like on the edge of Quebec, I think they said, and I don't know what the other place was, but they did this 60-40 act where 60% of the liability was on one part, 40% was on like the farmers in Quebec, and
Okay.
in order to help prevent this, they started planting like their longer lasting crops near the edge of the water to prevent the runoff.
Okay. So
It's actually really
Jacob, with that being said, what levels of phosphate is safe for drinking water? What is safe for just regular creeks, for fish to be surviving? Where are we getting into a danger zone, pollution zone?
well, high phosphate would be the most
But do we have like
Max it.
specific like parts per million, anything like that?
No, I didn't look up the parts per million or what the safe amount of phosphate is.
We're
All I
gonna
know is there needs to be a little bit, but not too much.
we're gonna want to do that. We're gonna want to look up parts per million for safe drinking water. What's safe in the streams? Post it on the website right as when you see your video. Post it as a comment, and you're gonna want to do that. It's pretty time sensitive. I want to get all of these up before people leave for spring break, so that way if you leave and you're coming back late, you're gonna have time to have watched them. Um, so aim for doing that by the end of this school day tomorrow, Jacob. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Any other questions about that? All right. Good. All right. We're done.